Hello, my YouTube friends. Itzy here, coming to you from my little tiny house in Pennsylvania. It's so beautiful out today. It is, I think it's the 2nd of July. I'm going to be going to a picnic a little bit later on. But I'm actually doing a video in a response to one of my viewers who wanted to know a little bit about transitioning to a raw food diet. How long does it take to transition? Well, there are some people who do it overnight. They actually discover raw foods from somebody and they just jump right into it. And they succeed. But that's very few and far between. People don't really do it that way very often, though they do. Chances are it might be one in hundreds of thousands that actually do that. So you got to take your time and really learn what it is that you're doing so it works for you. And one thing I think people do is they jump right into it with both feet, then they fail, and then after they fail, they give up because they think, oh my God, this is impossible, there's no way I can do this. But you got to be kind to yourself, you make mistakes, you're human. And if you think about it, and depending on what your age is, you've been on this earth a while and you've been eating a certain way all your life. The way your family ate, the way your spouse eats, and most likely it's pretty much standard American diet. Might even be a little bit better where you don't really go out to eat, don't eat too many processed foods and things like that. But raw foods is really a whole nother ballgame. There's no doubt about it. Eating mostly fruit and trying to get all your calories isn't that easy. I mean, I know there's people who say it's pretty easy, but depending on where you live, it's not as easy as some might think. So the key is just to do better than you have been. That's the key. Each day make it a little bit better than it was before. So a really nice transitional thing to begin with, depending on how far you want to get into it right away, would be to have breakfast raw. Having breakfast raw is a nice way to kind of detoxify yourself from the night before, give your kidneys a little bit of a boost as far as cleansing, because all night long your body's detoxifying and cleansing. So you want to keep that going for a little while, for a couple hours after you get up. So the beginning of transitioning to a raw food diet, a good start would be start with watery fruit every morning. But even better than that yet would be buy yourself a bunch of lemons and squeeze like a half a lemon into a nice big glass of water. Start that way. When you wake up in the morning, that's the first thing you take is water with lemon. It's a really nice way to start your day. It hydrates and detoxifies what's sitting in your kidneys and your bladder from the detoxification of the night before. And then when you're ready for breakfast, have yourself, say, a half of a watermelon or a pound or two of grapes. And I know that sounds like a lot, and just take what you can, eat what you can, and then set the rest aside, and then eat it before lunch. So you have a nice amount of calories and watery fruit to start your day right. And I'll tell you, even if you just do that and continue to do the rest of what you do, you're gonna start feeling better if you're not already eating a lot of raw foods. So it's basically be kind to yourself, take your time, and enjoy the process, because you're going to start to appreciate the taste of delicious raw foods in their natural state. You're going to start really appreciating it. And some people would say that when I tell them how I eat, some people say, my God, you're so limiting. And I have to laugh because I don't feel that way at all. I enjoy my meals so much. When I eat my watermelon in the morning, I'm just pretty much in heaven. I sit out here behind me and the chipmunks come by and I give them little pieces of my watermelon, and I don't feel like I'm depriving myself at all. In fact, I feel like I'm so blessed to have watermelon or grapes or honeydew or cantaloupe, whatever it is I'm eating that day. Though I'm kind of fixed on watermelon these days because they've been so good and the price is right. You can't beat the price either at this time of year. They're coming up from Georgia now. So be kind to yourself. Start out slow and start with that. And let me know how that goes. And then we'll talk about lunches down the road. And, you know, that's going to be another easy one. Dinner is usually where people start to fall off the so-called raw wagon. So we'll go from there. So be kind to yourself, love yourself. If you make a mistake, it's no big deal. You just start again, you know. And it depends on what kind of level of health you want, what it is you're battling as far as health issues, if you are. And even if you're not, you can always feel better, you know. So there goes the hummingbird. I got some nice purple flowers I put here, and the hummingbirds, they aren't really hitting those flowers yet, but they're coming around. I think they're a little afraid of me. There's a real young one that's been flying around, a little young female. She's so beautiful. So anyway, so be kind to yourself. Start out slow and don't beat yourself up. There's no need for that. You know, this world is hard enough as it is from the outside. Why you want to do it to yourself? So be kind to yourself, love yourself, and you'll start to get a taste for more raw foods, and you'll start to enjoy it more and more, and just go with that gut, you know, get the good foods in, and go from there. We'll go from there. If you have any other questions, just give me a call or a comment here, maybe not a call. Just leave a comment on here and we'll talk to you, and I'll respond to your questions or concerns about raw food. And hopefully I see you at the Fruit Festival. I don't know if any of my viewers are going to the Fruit Festival in New York. It's going on this summer towards the end of August, and it's just such a really good time. So hopefully we can see you there. Look it up. It's the Woodstock Fruit Festival, and that's a good place to really learn a lot. And I might talk a little bit about that more later. So thanks for watching. I love you as always. Peace, and I'll catch you later. Bye.